I am making a YouTube video now. Wow. Damn. Hello, YouTube. This is the first time I'm ever talking to a camera, so I don't know how it will be, but I guess we all do start somewhere, right? So the thing is, I've had this idea in my mind for a while now, and I thought the best thing I could do was maybe document it, and that explains this video right here. So for this video, for the next 7 days, I will try and bring my screen time down to less than 20 minutes a day. Why, you ask? Because right now the thing is, all of us are addicts. We're constantly chasing dopamine, and the biggest and easiest source to get this dopamine for us is our phones. We're constantly on it, either talking to someone, scrolling, consuming content, and whatnot. And it's like we're monkeys trying to get this dopamine, checking who viewed your story, swooping in on other people's lives, waiting for that message. It's like every notification is this dopamine hit you get, and it's so destructive, and yet all of us, we know how destructive it is, and all of us still continue to use our phones and use it a lot. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I use my phone a lot, and I really want to bring it down, and that's why I'm doing this activity, this whole thing in the first place. I know that 7 days, like even if I do it for 7 days, it won't bring a big change, because let's be honest, 7 days cannot bring a big change in your life. You'll have to do something for a long period of time, but at least I think it'll be make me more mindful and tell me like how much time I'm actually wasting, right? So right now my phone screen time is 3 hours 22 minutes. Let's say by the end of the day it comes up to 4 hours. That's like 1/6 of a day. And if I see how much time I'm spending on a year on my phone, that translates to 60 days. That's 2 months. And that does not sound good to me at all. I really want to change that, right? So for the next 7 days, I want to bring down my phone screen usage a lot to less than 20 days. I don't know how I'll do it, honestly. I've tried a lot of times to actually bring down my phone screen, but never really ended up doing it. I've done like all sorts of things. Like I have this grayscale thing right here that turns my phone gray. I have apps that put limits. I have deleted apps, but nothing really works. So hopefully this video will keep me accountable, and I will be able to pull through on this challenge. What do I expect from it? Well, I don't have any expectations as such. I just want to see how my consumptions pattern change. Like one goal for this year I had was to create a lot more and consume a lot less. Our generation right now is, I think, is super fucked, because we are constantly on our phones. We're so engraved in other people's lives that we really forget to live ours. And even if we're living ours, most of the times people are living it to look good on social media. Like, think of it. What was the last time you had fun and you didn't post it on social media? We're like chasing dopamine. I don't know what the point of this is, but I'm telling you, real dopamine is not a like or someone replying to your story. You know what real dopamine is? It's like, have you ever laughed with your friends so hard that your stomach hurts? Or have you ever had like 17, 18 hours of work in a day where you're like, at the end of the day, you're like so content with it. You're like, wow, I did something good. That is real dopamine. What we're chasing right now, that's not even fucking dopamine. So how am I gonna bring my phone screen time down to under 20 minutes, right? Right now the thing is, I spend most of my time either it's on WhatsApp or on Twitter on my phone, and then it's other apps like YouTube or LinkedIn. And the good thing is that I'm not on Instagram, so I'm not spending any time there, but still I have to take the gap from 3 hours to 20 minutes. How do I plan on doing that, right? The first step I want to take is I want to delete the apps which I can access through my laptop off my phone. These are apps like Gmail, LinkedIn, WhatsApp too, but WhatsApp, the thing is, a lot of like family stuff comes there, and even college stuff and work stuff comes there. So getting off WhatsApp is a bit difficult. So I think I'll access my WhatsApp like twice or thrice a day through my laptop. And if I want to talk to if the main purpose of our phones, if you think it is, if we think of it, it's talking to people, right? So I will use my phone for that, like calling my family and calling my friends. But I can, other than that, I don't think I really need to use my phone. The main time I'm spending is on social media, and I don't even have Instagram, and still I'm spending so much time on social media. The whole thing of social media is that social media should be used for the social aspect of it, and not for, like, right now what I do is when I'm bored I open Twitter, and that is a very bad thing. Like, I'm associating boredom with opening a social media app. You're associating boredom with scrolling, and that's just messed up on so many levels, right? I also know that from this challenge I'll have a lot of free time. So in this 1 week I'll try picking up a new hobby. I've been super into Sudoku lately, and I learned a thing called Hexadoku, which is like a 16 by 16 version of a Sudoku. I'm gonna do that in my free time. I'm gonna read more, and I'm also gonna do the things I do. I'm gonna blog, I'm gonna work. So that is my strategy right now. So I guess this was pretty much it. Now let's see what happens in the next 1 week. I'll document every day and then I'll share my progress, and hopefully I'm able to do this challenge. If you're my friend and I haven't replied to you since a week, I'm so sorry. You know the reason now. And so update, it is day one and the challenge has been going pretty good. Well, it's like 12 and I have not used my phone for like more than 2 minutes, and that though the usage has been either the alarm or doing a phone call. So it's been going pretty good. I had like the best morning ever. I worked out, I listened to music, I did a lot of work. So well, things are going pretty good right now. Let's see how they are. Hi, so day one is like almost over. It's like 9 p.m. and I had a pretty good day. I didn't use my phone at all. I was able to like stick to my goal of keeping my screen time under 20 minutes as well. My screen time for today is 13 minutes, 3 seconds. I spent most of my time on photos or this app Opus, or I spent it on ChatGPT. I spent 6 minutes on ChatGPT. So quite a good day. I didn't use my phone a lot. The only reason I used my phone was for an alarm, and now I'm gonna call my dad after, but I'm not gonna count that in my screen time because I have to call him. So pretty good day. I also like I noticed like during class I usually scroll through my phone. Today I switched off my phone during class, and then I did reach out to my pocket a few times, but then I realized, oh, my phone's off. So that was that was good. Like I was able to keep my screen time down to under a minute, right? So day one is pretty good. Let's see how day two goes. And I don't think this challenge is gonna be hard at all because I've been like more focused and I've just been working. If I'm not on my phone, I've been working. So I'm pretty much winning. So yeah, that was how day one was. Thank you. Hi, so it is day two of the challenge. Today is 21st January, and honestly, the challenge has been going pretty good. Like, I've not been using my phone at all. The only time I've used it all day was either to wake myself up or to attend a few phone calls I got, and that time I cannot avoid because talking to family and friends and work calls are important. And then I used Gmail on my phone when I was in class. I needed to do something urgent, so I opened Gmail for a minute, and then I used WhatsApp too for a minute. I had to like check one message, so that was where my phone was usage was. Pretty good day. I had a very long day, so I'm super exhausted. I don't even want to feel like doing this as well, but guess I have to. If I check my phone screen time today was this 5 minutes 23 seconds, which is way under 20 minutes. So I'm doing pretty good on this challenge. Like at first I thought I won't be able to do it, like, or I'll find it hard to be off my phone, but honestly that's not happening. Like, I enjoy being off my phone. I find it rewarding. I'm having fun. Like the only reason I'm using my phone is to do phone calls, which if I think of it was the original reason why phones were invented in the first place. So that is going pretty good. It is also it's 6:50 right now, 6:50 p.m. right now, so I don't have much time left of the day. I'll just work and then in the night I'll call my dad and my family. So I guess that I don't count calling as screen time because I need to talk to people. You need to have human connections. And like I'm not talking to my friends, the friends who live closer, live away, but yeah, that I could stop that for a week. One of my friends called me in the morning. She's like worried. She's like, "Are you going through it? I have a gut feeling you're not doing okay. You haven't responded to my text. You haven't picked up my call on WhatsApp." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually off WhatsApp." So that was one drawback to it, but it was not a drawback. Like yeah, it was. I don't know what to say, but that was how day two went. This was my update for the day, and it's been pretty good. Like being off my phone has like given me a lot of like I like now I'm observing people being more in their phones, like scrolling while eating foods, or while they're eating, or scrolling while you're having a conversation with someone. That is so disrespectful. Please don't do that. Things like that. I've been noticing that a lot more, and I'm like, oh my god, we all were like this. And like honestly, it's been 2 days. I was like this like 2 days ago, and hopefully after this ends, I'm not like this. The whole reason for me to do this thing was that I know I get a few, like I know it's not gonna change my life. 7 days won't change anything, but like at least I'll be more conscious walking into when I use my phone. So I've been saying things here and there, and it's been pretty. I mean, I've not struggled to get my phone screen usage down to under 2 minutes. So it is end of day two. I'm just gonna head to bed now, and my screen time for today is 12 minutes 35 seconds. So this is way under my 20-minute mark. It's even under 15 minutes. So that is pretty much it. Pretty good. I've had a good day. See you tomorrow. Hi, so it is day three and I had an amazing day today as well. What is it? It is 22nd January. I did not use my phone at all. Like, I had my phone shut down for the whole day. Like, it was switched off. I used it to wake up. I didn't take it with me to class, and that's like the first time it's ever happened in like 5, 6 years that I went somewhere and I didn't take my phone with me like for a long period of time. I worked the whole day. One drawback of having my phone off was that no one could reach out to me even if they wanted to. Like, I wasn't available for people at that time, which is somewhat selfish, but sometimes it's okay to not be available for everyone. Like, for the people who I care for and the people I've communicated that how they could contact me. But yeah, for others, I'm not as easily accessible as I would be for regularly. But it's only a week, so it doesn't matter. Now I've done my work, I've done everything. Now I'll be available for only my family, unless I want to talk to a friend or something. Like, don't make yourself too available for people, or you'll just end up getting hurt, right? I don't know. I'm just talking shit at this point. Let's see my screen time for today. It is it is 5 minutes, so pretty good screen time. It is way less than 20 minutes, and yeah, that was how the day went, and it's been pretty good. I I will stay off my phone more. I don't know. I mean, it's been pretty good. I just end it at that point. Yeah. So I guess I will see you tomorrow, and yeah, thank you. So it is day four of the challenge. It is 23rd January. It's 8 p.m. and I had a pretty good day today as well. I did not use my phone at all. I did use it a bit today. I had like some work on WhatsApp, so I did use it. Like, I messaged like a few people, but yeah, I was able to keep my screen time under 20 minutes. It is 14 minutes 7 seconds, and I'll just use it for like, I won't use it now. I just have to call my dad, but again, calling doesn't count in phone screen time. So pretty good. And like, I had my phone switched off for the majority of the day, which shouldn't be something I should be doing, because people were trying to call me and then they could reach me, and then they're like, you need to make yourselves available for us. This is not how it works. We need to have our phones. But I was like, okay, yeah, I can stay away from my phone for a week. It's okay if no one can access me for a week. That's what I think. I mean, it's a bit selfish, but you should be selfish once in a while. Like, my first priority is myself, right? So other than that, my day was amazing. I worked. I did not use my phone, and that's that. I was also like watching this podcast today, and I was told about how we're like monkeys. Like, when we watch content, like, we're either a scientist or a monkey. A scientist is someone who understands what type of consume content they're consuming and goes through it, and then takes an effort to actively read about it. And monkeys are just people who are mindlessly scrolling. They don't care what they're seeing. They're just being fed content pieces one after another, and they don't care what it is. They're just seeing it to fill in some kind of void if they're bored or something. Or a lot of people, including me, I used to do this. Like, we used to equate relaxing with scrolling or checking your social media, but that might be true for some people. Ideally, it shouldn't be true, because you should be doing things, either like listening to music, laying down on your bed, or I don't know, talking to someone while you want to relax. But yeah, a lot of people do that as well. But we've all become monkeys. Like, we're constantly consuming, and we don't care what comes on our feed. We watch it. Don't be a monkey. Be mindful of the things you watch, because you're heavily shaped by the content you consume. And also at the same time, make sure, like, a lot of people think like, oh, I get workout videos on my reel, I get motivational videos on my feed, I have a perfect life. No, you don't. If you like get workout videos, see motivational videos, and you don't do anything about them, it's basically pointless. You're supposed to act on them, right? So that, I've seen a lot of people, they're like, check my Instagram feed, it's like fucking motivational quotes and this, and like, okay, that is good, but are you implementing these anywhere? You're just consuming content, telling yourself over and over that, oh, I consume good content, but then you do nothing about it. So that's not fruitful at all, right? So that was something else I had to say. I guess I will see you tomorrow. Hi, so it is day five of the challenge. Today it is Friday, 24th January. I've been doing this since Monday, so it's 5 days. It is 8 9 p.m. 9 p.m. means 8:10 now. But yeah, I had a pretty good day. I did get a lot of work done. I wrote a blog as well. I didn't post it anywhere because I'm not on social, so only my 33 followers will get a notification that I posted it. But it was good writing something. Like, I always love creating, and like the feeling you get when you press publish, I just love that. So I wrote a blog, and then I did spend time on my phone because I was working in a way. I was talking with people, so I had to communicate with people. I had to about the work we needed to get done. So the only way I could do that was either on WhatsApp or through SMS. But so I did not do WhatsApp. I did that through SMS, but still, it did count in my phone screen time. So today my screen time is 24 minutes, and if you see my most used is messages. I was on messages for 13 minutes. So yeah, but that was mainly work, and it is not under 20 minutes, which was my goal, but I was working. So also it's like bringing my weekly screen time down to under 20 minutes, which will definitely happen. I don't know, the next 2 days or Saturday and Sunday, but yeah. Other than that, I opened WhatsApp once and I saw that like a few people had reached out to me. They're like asking me if I'm okay or not, what happened, what's been up. And thank you to all of those people. I feel very grateful to have people who at least check up on me when I'm gone. Like I felt loved, and I was really grateful that people were reaching out to me and checking out to me. Like they asked if things were wrong, and I'm grateful to be surrounded by people who care enough for me. That was super good. So that was pretty much how day 5 went. Now I just have 2 more days left, which is also the weekend. So I don't know how different it will be from normal days because I have classes on normal days. But yeah, it's been going pretty good. I'll just switch off my phone for the whole day. So no phone, no screen time. And that is pretty much it. I will, I guess, see you tomorrow. Hi, so it is day 6 of the challenge. Today is 25th January 2025, and it is a Saturday. So it was a weekend today, so I thought that I'd have a lot of time and I'll be on my phone more. But the good thing that was that I wasn't. I basically had a lot of work to do. So that's what I did the whole day. I was on my laptop. Super productive day, got a lot of work done, didn't use my phone. I didn't even feel the need to use my phone. So that is one thing this challenge has taught me, that it's okay, I can live without my phone. It's not that bad. The one bad downside of it is that yeah, I'm not being able to talk to my friends back home, and that after like it's day 6, so yeah, after mine it's like, oh, you could, yeah, I'd like to talk to them, but okay, I'll talk to them after one day. And I also realized that I'm not missing social media at all, which is so good because right now, like, okay, let's just talk about this whole social media discourse, right? Everyone is on social media, and we, like, all of us, we're like idolizing the wrong people. We're like putting influencers on a pedestal. Like, it seems like they have the perfect life, everything is sorted, but the reality is that either they're just faking it, or like nobody has it all figured out, right? Everyone, like, it's easy to look at someone else's life and say that, oh wow, they have everything sorted. We don't see anything at what's happening behind. They just show you the parts. The thing of social media is that people show you the parts they want you to see, not the parts they don't want you to see. And the social media leads us to comparing ourselves with everyone. It's like you're comparing the best version of yourselves, the worst version of yourselves, to the 100 carefully selected best versions of other people. So like nothing good ever comes out of social media. I think social media should be used for the social aspect of it, that is keeping in touch with friends. But then again, you're swooping in on other people's lives. You're looking who unfollowed who's hanging out with what person. Like, you're too invested in other people's lives that you forget to live yours. It's like most of the people I know, like, they do a lot of things for social media. And also these influencers, like, I personally know 4 or 5 influencers, and all of them are completely different in real life and online. And in my sample size, that turns out to be 100% of people not showing their true selves online. So I'm pretty sure a similar statistic would hold true if we were to take a larger sample size. So like, if you know any influencer, just talk to them, and like you'll find out how many parts of their lives they say is true. Also, so being on social media has been pretty good. Like, I don't know, I don't care about what anyone else is doing in their life, right now I don't even know about what my own friends are doing, so leave things about strangers. But that was it. I've been yapping for a while now. I don't know why. So I guess that was pretty much day 6. I don't know what I was talking about, but I will include it in the video. So yeah, day 6 was good. Today is the last day, 26th January. So I'll post my final video, final update of the day tomorrow, and then I know I won't fail this challenge because anyway my daily average is gonna be way under 20 minutes. Only one day I went over 20 minutes, but that day I was like working. I had to be on my phone, which was yesterday. So yeah, that was it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi, so today is day 7 of the challenge. It's the final day. Today is 26th of January and it's 10:34 p.m. It was Sunday, so I was like working the whole day. I had like my day was all sorts of things. Like during the day was good. I worked a lot. I got a lot of shit done. During the later part of the day wasn't so good. I was actually going through something and I even ranted on my blog. Like I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to like sit in front of a computer, write my thoughts out, and then posted the blog. I didn't read it or anything. I just posted what came to my mind. You could check it. I don't know if I've deleted it or not by the point this is up, but yeah, that was how my day went. It was pretty good and pretty good. I mean, it was decent. My screen time for today was 10 minutes 52 seconds, so way under 20 minutes, and that just ends this challenge. I have been off my phone for a week and honestly I loved it. Like it was good, it was bad. I was thinking about like how what should I talk about during this day. This is like the final day, the final update, right? So I don't really know what I should be talking about, but like it was quite good. Let's talk about the pros and cons first, right? So pros, like I had a lot of time to do many other things. I wasn't engaged in other people's lives. I gave zero fucks about people, and I was able to I was able to actually dial in on work, like do focused work. Right now, earlier when I was working, I would usually pick up my phone or like do something in the middle, and that was just a distraction. Right now, I've learned to detach myself from my phone, so I'm totally okay with not taking my phone to places. I can go out without having my phone with me. I don't find the need to like constantly pull out my phone and scroll. It might be like all of this is a lot of gyan because it's only been 7 days, but yeah, these are the things that happened. I've also realized how how phones were so destructive, and the biggest pro was that I set a challenge and I kept it. And then cons, there were a lot of other pros too, like I don't know, like being more mindful of the content they consume, and not watching anything, any brain rot content. That was pretty good, like zero brain rot and zero social media as well for the year, like for this week. I will be back on Twitter and other places tomorrow. I don't know how active I will be on there, but I mean, though, if anything out of this challenge, I am definitely more mindful of how we're supposed to use our phones, and I would highly recommend everyone to do it. Cons. Let's talk about the cons. One con is that I miss my friends, or I'd like to talk to some of my friends. There were a lot of times where people were trying to contact me, and I was just not accessible to them, and like they were like, "Oh, how do I contact you?" And there was no way to do that. You don't I mean, if you have a phone, people expect you to be there for them, but that's also a thing of our phones. Like, we've made ourselves so easily available for everyone out there, and then if you don't reply, people are like, oh, he just has ego problems or something. Like, one person is upset at me right now because I haven't talked to her, and I think we'll have a fight tomorrow, but I don't know how that will go. Also, another person messaged me today that this week has been weird without us talking. I was like, oh, okay, that was super sweet. And what other cons is that I also realized that we cannot live without social media. Like social media does play a bad role on our lives, but it also plays like there is some part of it. Like we could use it for the good part. Like it is impossible to live without social media or live without the internet. You have to access it, and that is a con. But yeah, you have to be more mindful of how you use these apps, right? Other cons. What can I think of other cons? Um, I don't know. I don't really have any other cons. Like, I love the fact that I use phones only for the purpose of calling people. But then again, how will things change for me after this challenge ends, right? So I've made a video, I've probably written a blog, and I've probably made a ton of LinkedIn posts about it. But how do things change for me after this challenge, right? So moving forward, I know I'll be more mindful of the apps I use on my phone. I will keep LinkedIn off my phone because the thing is, LinkedIn, all of us look at it as like a professional networking app, and time spent on there is a lot of us equate that with productivity. But let's be honest, that's not the thing. When we're scrolling through LinkedIn, we're not doing anything productive, and LinkedIn can be is perfectly fine on my laptop. I can open it once or twice a day. That is what I'll do for LinkedIn. For Twitter, I don't know. I will download it tomorrow because I don't know if I have a Twitter addiction, but yeah, I'll download it tomorrow. I'll share the work I've been up to, and I also what else will change? I'll definitely be more aware of how I am using my phone. Like I won't use it during on the dinner table. I won't use it when I'm talking to other people. I'll use my, and I won't even use it when I'm bored. I don't know, like, and now if I remove all of these parts, I'm not using it when I'm bored, I'm not using it when I'm working, I'm not using it when I'm talking to someone. The question is, when will I use it? I have no clue. One use case is I could use it in class, but yeah, that's not the ideal thing to do. So I don't know, I'll use it in my free time to, I won't, yeah. One good thing is that I've stopped caring about other people's lives. I don't care what anyone is up to. I'm not swooping on anyone's lives. I'm unbothered by whatever they're doing. So that is a very good part. And I mean, moving forward, I'll make sure I don't do that as well. And what other things? I definitely recommend all of you to do this at least like once. I want to make this a recurring activity, like maybe do this once every month. I don't know if that will be viable, but yeah, maybe do this once every month. And then what else? That was pretty much how my whole challenge went. Like, so all of this is on video, so I'll like compile all the 7 days, and then I don't know, I've talking a lot, I've given a lot of gyan to Beach Me, but overall it was pretty good. I was able to keep my goal of under 20 minutes a day screen time. I'll post like all the screenshots, and also like I'll show you my weekly screen time. Also, if you're trying to do this challenge, the things I'd recommend you to do is first download an app like Opal, which like blocks all the apps. Like what I did was I blocked all the apps on my phone, like all the apps I had to use, WhatsApp, Gmail, all of the other than that I deleted all of these apps. And then these were the apps which I needed on my phone but were less important, so I only used to use them when I really needed to use them. So that minute I just for those few minutes I used to remove the Opal timer, and then I used to use that app. Another thing I'd suggest is like remove all the unnecessary apps from your phones, apps that you can access from the internet. These are apps like any social media app, LinkedIn, Gmail too to an extent, but like nowadays most of our work is on Gmail, so we cannot really do that. What other things would I say? Like you should try it for yourself. It definitely made me more mindful, and it made me feel good about myself as well, because earlier I was spending 4 hours a day on my phone. Now I'm spending 20 minutes. I got a lot of free time, and most of that time for me was spent in either work, or I was tubing, which I love doing, or I tried learning something new as well. So that's where most of my time was. I did get a lot of time to like, it's better to spend your time on something you love instead of scrolling on a phone, right? That's my whole argument. So, yep, that I would suggest. I've been going on for 8 minutes now, which is a long time. But that is pretty much how my challenge went. You can see all the 7 days. I don't know how long this video will be. I don't know if I'll edit it or not, what I'll do. But yeah, that is my first YouTube video. I lived without my phone for 7 days, and spoiler alert, nothing happened to me, nothing changed. Like I thought I couldn't live without my phone. The thing is, I can. Maybe down the line I want to do something where I use like a Nokia phone for 7 days, for a month, or like completely switch to a Nokia phone. But let's be honest, in today's day and world, we cannot do that, because most of our work is like on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is the only reason I cannot get off this phone right now, a smartphone, and use a Nokia phone. But yeah, if I find some way to deal with that, I'll maybe get off of it someday. That was pretty much all I had to say. I had an amazing time. Also, this is my first YouTube video, so I'd love to hear your feedback and how you found it to be in the comments. And I don't know how long it will be, and I don't know if how many of you will watch it as well. I'm gonna keep this mainly so I can go back and watch it. So yeah, that was pretty much how it went. Thank you if you're still here, thank you for listening, and try it out yourselves. I had an amazing time. Bye bye. So today is technically day 8. It is Monday, 27th January. My challenge ended yesterday. Like I've been able to use my phone for less than 20 minutes a day, and then now I will start using my phone. I'll like use it more actively, but I just wanted to sit down and actually see how much my weekly screen time went down, and like just see things, right? Also, I realized I forgot to say something yesterday. Like during this time, one of my main goals was also to create more and consume less. Being off my phone helped me do that a lot. Like I've done a lot of things. I've written 2 blog posts, I coded and published my personal website. I am creating this video, and I haven't consumed any brain-rot content, so that is a win. Let's check my screen time. And screen time for today is 6 minutes, but now I'm using my phone, so it doesn't count. And for this week, yeah. For the last 7 days, my screen time has been 17 minutes, which is pretty good. Which is way under 20 minutes. Not way under, but under 20 minutes. So my goal is complete. Let's check my screen time before that week, from 13th January to 20th January. My screen time was 4 hours 57 minutes. So there was a big jump from 5 hours to less than to 17 minutes. So this challenge is a success. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I guess that's pretty much it. See you in my next video.